Sabi game reserves. Few African locations can compare to South Africa's Sabi Sands Private Game Reserve for the best Big 5 safari experience. This 66,000-hectare reserve, which is next to the unfenced southwestern border of the Kruger National Park, is home to some of the top safari companies on the continent, including Sinaita, Mala Mala, Londolozi, and Sabi Sabi. It also pioneered the idea of a luxury safari. Each lodge is discreetly hidden away in a prime location and enjoys exclusive traversing rights for no-crowd game viewing. The reserve is made up of individual, frequently family-owned, unfenced reserves. Since the Sabi Sands is privately run, guests can anticipate amenities like off-road driving, night drives, and guided tours, since many have reciprocal agreements with neighboring reserves to allow them greater freedom to follow big game. The oldest private game reserve in South Africa, the reserve dates back to 1898 and is noted for exceptional animal sightings, including Africa's Big 5, lion, leopard, elephant, rhino, and Cape buffalo. More than 300 different bird species, 47 different large mammal species, 57 different reptile species, as well as a wide variety of smaller animals including bats, small rodents, amphibians, and invertebrates like spiders, scorpions, and insects, can all be found in the reserve. Visitors can pick from any of the 4 distinctly diverse lodges with themes ranging from classic to colonial, modern to avant-garde, after a long day of safari. Sabi Sabi owns a reasonable chunk of the area and only offers traversing rights to one small property, which makes it less crowded at wildlife sightings. Animals. Visitors to the park are in for a treat as far as South African safaris go, since animal viewing is excellent thanks to sightings of the Big 5. During the day, you'll almost likely see some lions sleeping, but if you go for a night drive, you might be lucky enough to spot some of them out hunting. Since Sabi San and the renowned Kruger Park share no fences, wildlife viewing that typically excels, with the Big 5 taking center stage. Even the elusive leopard may be easily located, and there are many big cats about. The nearby jungle is home to giraffes, impalas, nyalas, leopards, and numerous birds, porcupines, civets, and possibly even a ferociously aggressive honey badger are among nocturnal creatures you might come across. Burchell's zebra and blue wildebeest are often seen grazing together, while greater kudu tends to stick to thicker vegetation. Birds. Sabi, with over 350 different bird species present there, the Sabi Private Game Reserve is a bird watcher's delight. Any safari can be enhanced by learning about the local bird life, and knowledgeable rangers can give you an inside look at their fascinating world. White-crested on the reserve, helmet shrikes are popular residents and are frequently spotted moving around and hunting in family groups. Although they prefer to eat caterpillars and moths, they will consume other invertebrates if given the chance. The swamp boo-boo, collared palm thrush, Mev's starling, southern ground hornbill, bar owlet, Bennett's woodpecker, wood owl, numerous warblers, and cisticolors are among the other birds that can be found in the area. Trees. Over 90 different tree species, as well as several shrub and grass species, may be found at Sabi Sabi, which is located in a region of South Africa known as a hotspot of biodiversity. While many tourists from around the world travel to Sabi Sabi to see the Big 5 inches animals, the lion, leopard, elephant, rhino, and buffalo, the small 5, or the elephant shrew, antlion, rhinoceros beetle, buffalo weaver, and leopard tortoise, are just as significant. They can be found in large numbers there. The majority of the scenery is savanna forest. The ability to drive off-road plus the guide's exceptional tracking abilities make it rare for the deep foliage to interfere with seeing wildlife. Game Drive. Discover the amazing fauna of the Sabi Sabi Private Game Reserve with breathtaking views of dense populations of wildlife, and keep an eye out for the Big 5 in the wide wilderness. Bushwalks. Take a leisurely stroll through the magnificent Sabi Sabi Private Game Reserve with expert guides to see birds, animals, and stunning tree species. Amani Spa. Treat yourself to a spa day and be pampered with a wide variety of beauty and health treatments against a backdrop of the bush, including massages, facials, and classic or deluxe pedicures and manicures using the Africology line of skin and body products. Lodges. There are a number of different lodges and camps with various themes to choose from, including Selati Camp. The luxurious and romantic Selati Camp is the Sabi of the past. It is historically themed, bringing back memories of a period when luxury embraced you in an effortless whisper and time stood still. Bush Lodge. The harmonious family of today's Bush Lodge welcomes you with the tradition of warm African hospitality. Endless views of the African bush surround you, and every desire is catered to. Earth Lodge. Celebrating the past, present, and future of tomorrow as well as the mineral resources of our continent. Allow a world-class masterpiece to fill your senses with its subtle grandeur. Each resort has an outdoor pool and a sizable deck where guests can sunbathe or unwind after a strenuous day in the wilderness. And when the time comes for supper, the cooks at the lodge have a delectable meal ready for you. In the heart of Africa, these air-conditioned thatched suites with finely decorated ethnic furnishings provide a haven of comfort and elegance. In this luxury lodge, a variety of activities will keep you occupied. Exciting tales from the bush told by your local safari guides are shared over a boma dinner under the most incredible African night sky. Lodges will typically have all meals and drinks included in the lodge package. Weather. The Sabi Private Game Reserve experiences a subtropical climate, which means that the summers there are very hot and muggy and that the rainy season brings a lot of rain, November to March. It is the wettest region in South Africa because of the 550 to 600 millimeters of rain that falls there on average each year. From April to September is the ideal time to see game, and this is also when the weather is most agreeable. You can anticipate pleasant daytime temperatures of 26 to 28 C, 79 to 82 F, throughout these dry winter months. Best time to visit. It's critical to know when is the best time to visit South Africa because this will affect costs for lodging, flights, availability, and weather for safari travelers. There may also be a need for an entry visa for South Africa. From April to September is the ideal time to see game, and this is also when the weather is most agreeable. It is simpler to detect wildlife since animals concentrate around reliable water sources and foliage contracts from the lack of